Hola amigos de Que Auto Compro, hoy estamos en una fiesta muy especial, nada más y nada menos que el 60 aniversario de Lamborghini y la presentación de One of a Kind. ¿Es right? No.
One of a Kind, ópera única.
Ópera única, la ópera única del Revuelto. Sigue con nosotros porque tenemos nada más y nada menos que a Mitja Borkert, el diseñador de esa belleza a nuestras espaldas.
Hola.
Perfect. Bueno, hoy vamos a hacer una entrevista un poquito sui generis, pero no se preocupen, también vamos a ver el auto y también vamos a comentar sobre este revuelto con Mitja, pero hoy hemos querido hacer algo diferente y hemos traído algunos de los autos en los que este señor a mi derecha tiene algo que ver. Mitja, we have here some beautiful cars and we want your
It's a very
opinion.
beautiful car, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Give us some hints about this car and the others, of course, but this one is the first one.
Now this one here is the starting point of a fantastic brand that just celebrated the 75th birthday,
Yeah.
where I had the honor to be there. So thank you for the invitation of this brand. Yeah. It was amazing in Zuffenhausen. Yeah.
I know you have
Yeah.
something to do with some of these beauties.
Yes, this one we designed together when I was responsible for exterior design in Porsche, and that's the Panamera Sport Turismo. And more than 11 years ago, I had the honor to design the concept car to this.
Wow.
This was the starting point, you know. When I was a young designer, you want to design a Porsche, now a Lamborghini, of course, and at the time that was my starting point, designing the facelift.
Beautiful, congratulations, and of course we have a Cayenne there.
Yeah, this was my first big project. I have asked, after winning the design competition, I asked Michael Mauer, I want to design from A to Z this car, and that was my first cold swimming pool designing a complete car.
Vamos a poner las fotos de todas formas, pero alcanzarán a ver algo acá. Y seguimos viendo.
Yeah, the Macan. I did everything better than I did on the Cayenne. And
Even better.
Even better. So the Macan just celebrated 10 years of its existence, presented in Los Angeles 2013, so 10 years ago, and I think it's still a very cool car.
It is cool. It is cool. We agree with you.
Mission
But this
E.
is cooler.
Mission E. Yeah, that was also in Porsche, fantastic team. Was a concept car in the IAA 2015. Great car, great product, now on the market as the Taycan.
Yeah.
Image is very beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Terz Millennio was...
Right to the brand.
Also after the, look, with this,
Okay.
the spirit of the Mission E, but inside of Lamborghini. So my first show car, being responsible for Lamborghini, and I wanted to have a vision of a very crazy electrical Lamborghini, and that was the Terz Millennio, giving some hints already also to the Revuelto, because there are Y-shaped front lights, for example. Also there's a little bit of business card on what was expected then from our design after the Terz Millennio.
Incredible. This is a beauty. And
Yeah, the Vision, this car is now, today it's in Barcelona because we presented at the World Final of 2019 in Monte Carlo Sporting Club, and the car is today in Barcelona because they have a big event, or they had a big event with the PlayStation, and they had all the Vision Gran Turismo cars, also our car.
oh, that has to be super fun.
Yes.
PlayStation, people there having fun. And
The Countach, yeah, the Countach, very elegant. It is showing perfectly the other side of our design DNA. It's very elegant, very puristic, and very successful because it was sold out immediately. And it is showing, you know, our imagination of a Countach of the 21st century. So a very nice, clean design.
tell me a little bit more about that side, the elegant side of Lamborghini.
Then I just say Lanzador. So
okay.
Lamborghini, our design DNA is always about the silhouette. It's about our architecture. You can recognize a Lamborghini from far away. But I can now design our cars in a quite elegant way. The Countach, the Lanzador are very elegant cars, Urus S. And then we have on the other side crazy cars like the Vision Gran Turismo, STO, functionality, wings. So this is for me the bandwidth of our design language. We have customers that want to have elegant cars, and we have customers where crazy is not enough.
Not enough.
Yeah, the Sterato is for sure.
This is the crazy that I like.
Yes. No, I know. And this is, let's say, I was reading today, this is maybe the best car ever built. Because, you know, the thing is, the Sterato is a fantastic design, but when you drive it, it makes you feel like a child. It makes you feel like a rally pilot, like Walter Röhrl or some. It's a car that is few will experience, but if you have the chance to drive this car, it makes you feel like a pilot, but like a smiling pilot.
I have to confess something. It's the only Lamborghini that I will fight to have.
Yes, you must.
I must.
Yeah.
We have something here that is.
Yeah, cool. But this is from.
Is the niece of our technical director that you will do the 360.
No, but I think for sure this is a sketch from a child. No?
Yeah.
And but this is also showing the commitment that we have. You know, we are always believing in the next generation, and you know, Lamborghini is a spaceship that is arriving in the normal traffic. And you know, the children are always fascinated. Oh, there's a Lamborghini running to the car, and then they want to sketch it, and this is what it is. But here I see
Beautiful.
a Lexus.
It's the Lexus of the grandfather there.
Yes.
That's the reality. And this is a challenge to your name, because we know you are an expert in languages. This is a revuelto in Spanish.
I know, but it's also the rebel, or the, you know, it's mixing up. No?
Absolutely.
I know.
And the mixing up,
yes.
the mixing pot in Miami here is a very nice place for mixing. And finally,
this is, you know, Revuelto is for sure. This photo session is super cool because it's orange on orange. There are some fantastic photos in this photo series that we have also created in Centro Stile in the design.
We're going to go to the other side. We're going to go to the more elegant part of the interview with our technical director. We're going to go around the new Revuelto.
Yes.
And this one, again, is the Opera.
Opera Unica.
Opera Unica.
Opera d'arte.
Opera d'arte. Bella. La opera
It's a piece of art.
It's a piece of art. It's a really a piece of art.
Yes.
And you will explain why this one is more piece of art than the normal Revuelto.
Absolutely. Okay. Let's do it.
Thank you. Let's do it.
Thank you. Gracias. Ciao.
Okay, now Mitja, walk us through the Revuelto, the main points of its design.
Yes, I mean, we are here in Art Basel, first of all, so it is one unique piece. It's Opera d'arte, also it's a car that is celebrating Art Basel, it is celebrating aerodynamic, it is celebrating design and performance. It is a unique piece where we wanted to visualize also the aerodynamic, what is happening around the Revuelto. So with the livery, we are kind of emphasizing, first of all, Lamborghini is having this design DNA with the single line roof, so this is emphasized with this red line. But then, for example, take a look in detail. Everything of this is done with a brush by a team of painters and designers. So we were painting on top, sanding down, painting again, sanding down, and then the clear coat. So the idea is inspired from the graphic of the 60th birthday of Lamborghini. That's why there's also the 60 painted on the front hood, to showcase how, you know, if the car would hit full speed color, how the color would spread around the car, showing a bit the aerodynamic. Yeah, so it is a little bit like a comet arriving in the atmosphere. So, you know, if you want, also like fire, but it's showing, you know, what are the floating pieces. What are the aerodynamic elements?
It seems to go from purple to black, but they
Yes.
have specific names. What are they?
The canvas, also the car is the canvas, and it is a fading from Viola Pacife into Nero Helene. So it's a violet color that is turning into black, but then also, for example, on the roof, on the front hood, and so on. Also here, it's showcasing, you know, that the wing is separate. It is kind of cool because also here the matching is done by a human hand, brushing and painting on the car itself. What is super cool is when you look here with the camera, because I always say the car looks like a spaceship, but you can see that there's an alien inside the center console. You see it? There's this alien. That looks quite cool.
And what about the exhaust up here?
That is the main design theme on the rear. So when we started the Revuelto project, it was clear we wanted to celebrate the engine V12 because it was clear hybrid powertrain, and all the lines of the car are embracing this powertrain, finishing off in this fantastic design theme of the two hexagons.
Will we be seeing these high exhausts on other Lamborghinis in the future?
Now I think you have seen that I'm now massaging the position in the higher position. I think you know maybe that I like motorcycles, so I like these positions, and also we have these the wheels, tires that you can see. So there's a motorcycle feel on the rear of the car, and I'm for sure into high-mounted exhaust pipes. But as the Y shape, as this hexagon shape, this is clearly to identify the Revuelto.
Now that you mentioned the Y shape, I'd like to go back up front. I have one question about front.
There's a lot of Y shapes. No? There's also
This
the main
one,
DRL, exactly.
The one in the lights reminds me of something, but I want to hear from you what inspired you for that shape.
The main inspiration comes from the hexagon. Yeah? So the hexagon is a traditional shape of Lamborghini that Bertone used in the Marzal show car or on the rear mesh of the Miura. So it became a traditional Lamborghini element. Then later, after the year 2000, Luke Donker, Volker, Walter de Silva, they were using the Y shape as a signature, because when you cut the hexagon in half, you will end up with the Y shape.
The way it lights up though, maybe it's just me, I think Star Wars lightsaber.
Yeah, well, for me, exactly. I mean, I want to have cool, let's say, connections and inspirations, and for sure, as I say, a Lamborghini in the daily traffic looks like a spaceship is arriving, and those design themes, Y shapes, hexagons, are perfectly fitting to this approach. There's also here linked to the past with the scissor doors, and you can take a look inside. There's a very cool stitching on the seat, a very cool stitching also on the door panel here, where we are celebrating the 60th anniversary graphic. And the coolest little detail that we have here is the start stop that is also painted with the same livery of the exterior. And take a look at this here on the rear wall. Here you can see Opera Unica, the future began in 1963. So as you have seen, it's a very special piece, this new Revuelto. So of course it is done for one person. And then I have to say, unfortunately, it is like always in life, it's already sold out. Yeah, so it's already sold to one lucky customer. And but let's see what we are coming up as Lamborghini in terms of artwork in the future. So stay tuned with us, and thank you very much for watching. Ciao.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Mitja, for giving us the time to chat with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias a nuestros televidentes, videovidentes, como quieran llamarles, por acompañarnos en esta entrevista. Muchas gracias.